Hey, this is Ramon with Smart Hustle Magazine. We're inside a Staples store. Who are you and who do you work with?
Amy Lang. I'm the Vice President of Print Merchandising for Staples.
Great. And Amy, bazillions of business owners and small businesses and entrepreneurs come into Staples stores all the time. Why do they do that? What is it about Staples that attracts all these people inside a Staples store?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we have a wonderful offering for businesses, particularly around the print offering. We can do everything from all of their marketing materials, business cards, brochures, rack cards, postcards, all the way to commercial signage you can see behind us here.
Absolutely.
Most folks don't even know we do metal parking signs, we do window clings for retail stores, all those kinds of things. So really the gamut, and we have experts in print who've worked here for many, many years who can help customers figure out exactly what they want.
It seems like something else a lot of people like, that they can come not just for water, not just for staples, not just for ink, not just for printing, but they can come kind of in what their business needs, find pretty much all of it inside a Staples store, and I know you also have a big online component as well.
Yes, that's right. We have a great website. We do next day delivery. It's pretty much guaranteed for every single customer. A lot of folks don't even realize that that's the case. So you're right. Any business customer can come in here and find kind of everything they need, from chairs to business cards. Yep.
What I like also about Staples is that you have the DIY do-it-yourself. I think you have nice integrations and some partners that have some printers inside most Staples stores, or some Staples stores as well. Yep. Is that what people come here for as well? Not just even, they may not even have to interact with a Staples employee, but they can come in, do it themselves, slide their card, and leave. Is that?
Yeah. We've been partners with Xerox for the last 20 years, and we feature their self-serve machines in our self-serve area. We have 18 million transactions a year that go through those self-serve machines. Yeah, tons of customers. It's a real need, and we're happy to provide it.
Yeah. And let's talk about the Staples employees. I don't know if you call them employees or staff or what you call them. Associates. When I come in here, I mean, they're smart, they know what they're doing, they're very helpful. How do you guys are able to do that day in and day out, to have the right people helping the customer? Again, I've benefited from it personally, so I know how amazing they are.
Yeah. So we have great supervisors, and in this store we have a supervisor named Carlos who's been with the company for many years. We move them around different stores, we identify talent, and we develop them. They go through a lot of training for print. Print's a pretty complicated business. You have to understand the production side of it, as well as understanding what the customer needs are. And so we give them a lot of training, and we invest in them, and we appreciate them very much.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you have, from your years of experience, Amy, if you had to give advice to the small business owners and entrepreneurs who are going to watch this, again, and you have a lot of experience, you've done a lot of things, any one or two nuggets that you can talk to us today about from you, from Staples, to say, hey, here's some advice as you're starting your business, as you're growing your business, anything that comes to mind in particular?
Yeah, I think the biggest piece of advice is make the right investment up front. So if you're developing your marketing materials, spend the time, spend that little bit of energy to get your design right. So, you may have a logo, but how is that laid out on the brochure? It can look sloppy or it can look great. And our folks in our stores can help you. We have design experts who can help you. But if you really spend that upfront time, and then every dollar you invest in your marketing materials thereafter is a dollar well spent. And that's really powerful. I think, another thing that I would advise folks is, there's very inexpensive ways to do digital marketing these days, through emails, but nothing beats the power of the printed material. I mean, I get a postcard in the mail, and if it's interesting, I look at it. And so I think a little bit print is making a comeback. And so as small businesses are getting started, don't dismiss that as an avenue to reach out to customers.
And I really like what you said, Amy, about the investment, because I know myself as a small business owner, sometimes you can say, well, I want to save $1 today, not realizing that you invest that dollar, it does look good. I mean, image counts.
Yeah.
People don't understand when you give that card, you give that brochure, or your website, or your clothes, I mean, our hair,
Yeah.
that it matters. And
That's
so
right.
I think that's very important to telling business owners, invest in your image or brand or how you look.
That's right. I have a great customer example. I was in a store in the Newark area a couple years ago, and I ran into the guy who actually picks up your bags at the airport when they lose them, and they bring them to your house.
Okay.
And he started the business. He had a few employees, and he was so excited. He was picking up his hats and his jackets with his logo for him and his team. And he was near tears saying, I'm so proud. This is my company. I have a logo. I have employees. And he did it from the ground up. And that, having his logo on something, was a really powerful thing. It gives me chills to think about it. That's what we really care about with small businesses, is we want them to feel like they've made a great investment. We're helping them succeed. They're proud of what they're doing, and we want to help them do that.
It seems like it helped legitimize him to some degree as well.
Yeah. It was a really powerful moment for me. It really helped me to understand, why do we do what we do.
Yeah. So from inside a Staples store in Midtown Manhattan, I'm here with Amy with Staples, and I'm Ramon with Smart Hustle Magazine.